Welcome back, and we're going to talk about the preview of each game on Thursday, February 4th, 2021. Don't go nowhere. Hey, welcome back to another edition of the Hockey Nation live show. This is your host, you Coach Frenchy, back in the house for another great show for you guys. We're going to talk about each game of on the program for NHL today, Thursday, February 4th, 2020. But before we start, we want to invite you, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also on the Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show, where we give you all the breaking news, all the update around the league, of course, a National Hockey League. So let's start with the first full game of the night and start, of course, at 7 o'clock. We have 5 games at 7 o'clock, and Montreal Canadiens hosts the Ottawa Senator. Ottawa are 1-8-1. Montreal are 7-1-2. Montreal won the last 3 games on their last 4. And for Ottawa right now, they are really a big slump. Lost their last 7 games. We expect Murray to be in front of the net, and Carey Price should be back between the pipe for the Montreal. Remember, Montreal are number 1 on the goal for with 4.40, and Ottawa are number 31, the last one for the goal against at 4.80. So we'll see who's going to get better. We know Ottawa did a pretty good job again at Edmonton the last game. They only lost 4-2 after devastating game earlier. Prior to that game, 8-5 against the Oilers. The second game of the night, we have to go to Dallas to Columbus. This is the second game of the weeks. Dallas won the first game 6-3. Dallas now are 5-1-1. Columbus are 4-4-3. We expect Kudobin back in the crease, and Corpusalo is going to be between the pipe for the Columbus. We heard a couple of minutes ago their another goaltender, Musklinen, got hurt, and he's going to be out for a couple of days. And Kikos Vinnikin is going to be the backup number 2 for the Columbus tonight. So that will be something very interesting to follow up with that story. Dallas still have a great goal for. They are number 3 in the league with 4.14. Great goals again at 2.29, and our top 2 on the power play with 40.6. So great for them. Columbus looking good on the PK with 84.0, but again struggle with a 13.8 and PK and power play. The third game of the night, we have to come here, my place in Florida. The Nashville Predators are going to play again the Panthers tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Will be the first time between both teams. Nashville have to turn around very quickly. They are only 4-5-0. Florida are 5-0-1 so far. It's not confirmed Rene in front of the net, but it's confirmed that Popovsky is going to be back between the pipe for the Florida. Where they have a really good power play so far with 36.8. So the special thing for Florida is great comparatively to the Nashville to struggle on both ways. Power play only 11.1 and a really bad PK at 64.9. They are the second last in NHL. So that will be something they need to improve for sure. They have a big goal against at 3.22. The 4 game at 7 o'clock is the first time of the year. Vancouver play against the Toronto Maple Leafs at home. Vancouver are 6-7-0, lost their last 2 games against the Montreal Canadiens. And Toronto Maple Leafs won. They are right now 7-2-1. They are really doing well so far. There was the off days for 4 days. The last 4 days it was off, so they are ready to rock and roll for the weekend. And remember, those two teams have 3 games for the next 4 nights. So it'll be very interesting to see that. We expect Demko back in the net and Toronto, Frederick Anderson should be there. Power player Toronto, one of the best in the league, also at 43.3. That's something in this score, 3.3 per game. And comparatively, Vancouver struggled a lot. 3.69. They have a very bad uh, two game against a Montreal Canadian. They have something they need to improve is their turnover or gave away puck on defensive side. It was really bad. But the last game they play better. We have to give credit to the players of the head coach Travis Green. So let's move on for the last four game of the night. Uh, 7 o'clock. Also, the Washington Capitals play against the New York Rangers. We know these rivalities. It will be very interesting to see them 8 times together. They don't like each other. So we'll be see what could happen. Washington now they are 6-1-3, and the New York Rangers are 3-4-2. Not confirmed, but lately Vanecek and Shutterskin is going to be on and front their net for their team tonight. Very great power play for the Washingtons, 40.9. And we have to give credit for the New York Rangers with a great PK, 91.7. And also the power play is pretty good at 28.6. So that'll be interesting to see that. Washington looking better and better. The players coming back now. We still have Ellers out of the lineup. So we'll be interesting about that. At 8 o'clock, we have three games. Let's start with this one with Arizona Coyotes. Again, the St. Louis Blues, what they're doing well. They won the last four games. They are 6-2-1. Bennington look great over there. They need to increase their special team. They are really low. And then, but they scored 3.44 per game, so that's pretty good for the Blues. On the other side, Renta is going to be the goaltender for the Arizona Coyotes tonight. It'll be interesting to see him back in the lineup. They are 3-4-1, and they miss, of course, their captain OEL. And honestly, the offensive right now it's all on Kessel and Schmalz and Vilrack. So we need a little bit more for the bottom six for sure for them to compete against the Blues tonight. Another game at 8 o'clock. This is the third game of the weeks between the Calgary Flames and also the Winnipeg Jets. Calgary are 4-4-1. Jets are 6-3-1. Remember, they split the first two games. Calgary won the first time, and Winnipeg won the last game. This is going to be the same goalie tonight, like compared like the first night they play each other. It's going to be Max Strom versus Elibuke tonight. Their power play is average. They need to get better, and also the PK. But the Winnipeg Jets have a great 3.59 goals for, and the flip side, Calgary not bad at 2.56 goal again. And finally, the last game of the night at 8 o'clock. So it's going to be an early night for us to go to bed because we have no game at 10 o'clock Eastern time. It's finally the Carolina Hurricane play against the Chicago Blackhawks. The last game, Carolina won and shootout 4-3 versus Chicago Blackhawks. Great performance. Remember the Lankinen, the goaltender, the rookie for the Hawks. So far, Carolina are 6-1-0. Chicago are 3-4-4. Raymer is confirmed to be back. We expect Subban to be there. Honestly, the PK of Carolina is over the chart with 91.3. They are number 2 and 3 in the league. And their goals, again, are number 1 at 1.67. So what happening also, I want to remind you that is they have 3 games are postponed tonight between Minnesota, Colorado. Minnesota have 4 new players on the COVID-19. It was really bad day on COVID-19 yesterday. New Jersey are now 17 players on the COVID-19, and now Buffalo, they had 4 or 5 more yesterday also. So that's what 6 teams are not going to play tonight. So the last couple of days or weeks or since the beginning of the season, we got 3 weeks yesterday. A lot of teams, at least 6 teams, are postponed a lot of their game and affect also other teams in NHL. So we're not sure if they're going to play all 56 games. So my point to you pay attention not the number, the point they have so far, but the average total per game. So example, like they are like 0.800, 0.750, 0.725. This, I believe, at the end of the year, maybe some team will going to be low at 56, and they will go by percentage of the winning game during the season. I expect this part, at least something can change. We talk also possible the NHL could stop for a couple of days, a week. They are also possible to can modify to go down the bubble situation also. So a lot of the talking and discussion about if it's getting worse and worse, it could have some change during the next couple of weeks and to see what could happen. I don't see that season will be out or done, but they will maybe have some modification for the league at some point. I don't want to bring you a lot of breaking news around here because it's only about the preview game of the night. So 8 game on the program tonight. 5 start at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, and 3 more start at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Of course, we talk about this. We have 3 game postponed for unfortunately. But before we leave, we want to remind you, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your coach, Frenchy, and the house for you. But before we leave and we know this part, remember, yes, it's coming. It's coming. You have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great night of hockey NHL tonight.